What's going on, everyone? In this video, I want to talk about the Nasdaq futures. I want to talk about which specific levels intraday help me try to stay on the right side of the move and find some of these scalps. So today's January the 22nd. We're clearly looking at the Nasdaq 100 futures chart. We're looking at the 5-minute time frame. What I want you guys to focus on, there's a lot going on here, but I want you to only focus on a few different things. And a lot of this comes with experience, being comfortable reading your charts, being comfortable with some of the levels that are more significant to you on your particular strategy than others. There's a few supply and demand zones here that I really try to focus on. Okay, so the first one being the 50-day moving average. So the 50 simple moving average, which are these two red lines here, 50 EMA, 50 SMA. Really focused on those. I'm focused on the purple line, which is my 20 simple moving average. I'm also focused on this yellow line. Okay, this is the 200 simple moving average. Outside of that, the only other thing I really care about is where's my linear regression channel. My linear regression channel is way down here. That's this blue line that's pretty straight. And everything else is kind of just, it's noise. I use it just as gauges. But what I'm really looking for is a couple of things. Does price action close, or is price action trading above or underneath the 20 simple moving average? From there, I'm then looking at the 50 simple moving average, the 200 simple moving average, and the linear regression channels, and using them as either supply or demand. So if we lose the 20 simple moving average like we did off the open, where is my 50? If my 50 is super close to the 20 SMA, I kind of just let it go. I don't chase it right into a stronger level of demand. So in this particular case, the first 5-minute candle closes underneath not only the 20 simple moving average, but underneath the 50 as well. So for me, this is setting up a nice 5-minute opening range break. Okay. And the reason why is because we've lost short-term momentum, and there could be continuation to follow. So what I really have to try to decipher, and that's where a lot of these other smaller moving averages come into play, because I'm a momentum price action trader. Where can I get in on momentum and kind of ride the continuation wave? And if you look at this 5-minute opening range break, not a lot of people play the 5-minute opening range break, but it's, sometimes it's kind of good to look at that initial print candle. But in this particular case, if we were to confirm and we were to lose this 100 in simple moving in exponential moving average, there was a lot of room down to my next demand. Okay, so there was an opportunity to take a little bit of a scalp here, and you can see that if we confirm this opening ORB and we get below this demand, that price this morning was 25,656. It had room all the way down to 627. Okay, so we're talking about almost 25 points worth of potential. And in that particular case, when you have that much potential, there's more than enough room to try to look for 5, 10, 15 points worth of scalp. Okay. Now, not all the times that you have 20, 25, 30 points of potential does it mean that it's going to work out in your favor. But that's why sticking to your strategy each and every single day and continuing to try to take swings at these plays will pay off and be beneficial in the long term. Because if you try to cherry pick where the best potential setup is, you're going to miss out on winning trades a lot of the times. And you're going to take trades that also lose. So if you try to just cherry pick, it's going to really skew your percentages, your win rate percentages. What I like to recommend is put together a block, a trading block. What time to what time are you actively looking for setups? I definitely don't recommend you guys try to sit there for 8 hours a day and take every single setup. The newer you are, the less experience you have, the more the less amount of focus that you're going to be able to have. So if you've been trading, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you've built up a little bit of a callus where you have more focus over a longer period of time. If you're newer to trading inside 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you tend to be a little bit more anxious, a little bit more FOMO-y, right? That's not a word, but you have a lot more fear of missing out. And you tend to react a lot quicker than someone who's been in the markets 10, 15, 20 years, because they just have that experience callus built up already, right? So what I would look for here, if you're a newer trader inside of 3 years, start with a 1 or 2 hour window. Do you get any setups that confirm inside that 1 or 2 hour window? If you do, take them, regardless if you feel they're perfect or they're subpar. Because over time, you're going to build up that callus. This is what works. This is what doesn't work. This is what I like to do. This is what I don't like to do. I like to sit in trades a lot longer, so I'm going to trade smaller size. I don't like to sit in trades longer. I'm going to trade bigger size, and I'm going to look for very quick moves. You're going to learn things about yourself as a trader, and I call it the trader DNA. Everyone has their own pre-built trader DNA. Some of us like to scalp. Some of us don't like to scalp. Some of us like to trade the open. Some of us don't. Some of us want those big 50-point winners. Others just want 5 points, right? So you're going to learn a lot more about yourself the longer you do this, but the longer you stick to a trade window, looking at that 1 hour, that specific 1 hour, that specific 2 hours of the market, where you can just sit down, focus, and wait for your opportunity. I hope this video kind of gave you a little bit of insight. If you guys want to join me, you guys want to trade with me, the link's down in the description below. Also, today is the last day for Apex's 80% off sale. If you guys need those evaluations, down below you can get the link. Down below you can get the discount code. Discount code is DAnthony. It's going to save you guys 80% off. You can get 50K, 100K accounts under $40. And I think activation fees right now are still $60, $65, something like that, with resets of $34, $35. So very, very cheap and inexpensive way to practice. Definitely recommend going out there and buying a couple. Only reason being is because when you tend to just sit on maybe 1 or 2 accounts, you tend to hold on a lot tighter because you're in fear of losing those accounts. So you're trying to be too perfect and you're trying to minimize as many mistakes as possible. And by trying to minimize as many mistakes as possible, you tend to make worser decisions, okay? Or, you know, less better decisions, I guess I'm trying to say. When you have, you know, 5, 10, 15 accounts and you take a loss on one account, it doesn't sting as bad because you know you've got more accounts to continue working on your craft. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know how you guys did in today's market. I would love to hear it. And until next time, I'll see all of you guys on the next video.